So this is a video post to Jen's great vlog about monotony and monogamy, which was a response to Miss Pac-Man's vlog about the same subject. Tonight on television is the movie 27 Dresses, where, what's her name, Heigl, plays, the whole woman, once a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. 27 bridesmaids dresses she has in her closet, and she meets a hot, cynical journalist who thinks weddings are bunk, but he's actually the guy who writes about weddings for the New York Times or whatever the hell it is. It's a silly film, but since it was on, and some people might expect that I'm going to have the traditional Christian line on this. I'm not sure that I do, but I have a line on this. My wife and I broke up 6 times in the first year that we dated. 6 times. And the issue was, on some level, fidelity, though not really about other people, literal people. Fidelity is more complicated than that. Monogamy is more complicated than that, because usually what makes monogamy so challenging is not the actual thing available to you, but the idea of what might be there, the possibility. We don't like making choices in our culture, but we like having them. You know what I mean? And there's a difference, because once you make a choice, then you limit yourself. Once you get on the roller coaster, to say this, you are no longer on the Ferris wheel. And the only way to get on the Ferris wheel is to wait for the roller coaster ride to be over. It's dangerous to sort of jump off midstream, but that's what we'll do sometimes in relationships, and we'll destroy relationships, and you don't end up with anything you want. I had to make some significant changes in who I was and how I was relating to the world, and they were all to the better. This is not a state secret. I stopped drinking. That helped. It's been 10 years, so 10 years? No, 9 years. We've been together 10 years. And we dated for a long time, and we worked things out, and it never got boring. It just didn't. I don't know why. I mean, like a lot of people say, you kind of expect it to, but it didn't. And one day, we're sitting there, and we're at this place where we were talking about maybe you get married, maybe you don't, or what the heck we were going to do. And it's pretty clear that's what we wanted. So we're sitting there in her apartment, and she's getting ready to move in. We're going to move in together, and we're talking about paint colors. Boring, domestic stuff. Paint colors. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like it's still, it's still there. I really enjoyed having this conversation with this woman, that if there's anyone I ever wanted to have those common, boring, day-to-day conversations with, that I was excited to have those conversations with, that I wanted to be with through an ordinary life, it was her. So right there, I asked her to marry me. Now the funny thing is, she didn't believe me, because she was expecting the moment and a ring, and I've never been wired that way. I chose the moment that seemed right, and it was that moment, and there was some laughter and some backpedaling, and then putting it on hold, and then a month later maybe, we got engaged. It was a good time. We've been married for 5 years, and it's been good. It's not easy always. Passion is passion, and it never goes away. I mean, that's the thing, I never lose passion for my wife. The thing is that though life changes, my passion for her has not gone away, but life has changed. I am not 30 anymore. I'm 40. My career asks different things of me. Her career asks different things of her. Our energy level has changed, but not our passion for one another, just the way we express that passion. Jen said it really well when she described what the mornings that you want, and I want the same kind of morning. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm still no less passionate for Trish. No less passionate for her. It's remarkable, really. It's quite surprising. And that time together, the picking out paint colors that we've done again and again and again, and the simple questions and the way we try to be together. Now Beowulf is on. Yeah, it's Beowulf. The simple ways that we're together. They make everything right. It's not a perfect relationship. I'm often an asshole. And she's an actor, and it keeps her away a lot. There are ways that we could change things and maybe improve. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. And the passion's still there. And it's not dull. That's what I've got. I hope you have a great evening.